following show features stunts performed either by professionals or under the supervision of professionals. Accordingly, MTV and the producers must insist that no one attempt to recreate or reenact any stunt or activity performed on this show.
Hey guys, it's Ronan HD, and welcome to Jackass.
Are you okay?
I'm fine. You know, they say those warnings at the beginning for a reason. Welcome back to another Ticket Tuesday, and you can just edit that in because I like the first take. Hey guys, it's Ronan HD here, and we just watched Jackass Forever. And to tell ya, it was really funny, and it's not really a movie, but I watched it anyway because fuck you, this is my show and I can do whatever the fuck I want. So we're gonna get back to the house and we're gonna tell you how much I enjoyed it and why I think why you should see it. Very hilarious, actually. I think I laughed at every single skit and thing they did. It was just funny.
Hello, I'm Johnny Knoxville. Welcome to Jackass. 3, 2, 1.
A lot of people ask, what will Jackass be like once we're older? Well, it'll get more mature.
You still got those $1 million teeth, that's for sure.
Hey guys, Ronan HD here, and welcome to welcome to a new episode of Ticket Tuesday, where this week we watched Jackass Forever. And for a person who has never watched anything Jackass before, I've seen clips, obviously, and I've heard people talk about it, but I've never watched it before. And now after I've seen this movie, I want to watch all of it. I want to watch the TV show, I want to watch the other movies. I laughed my ass off during this movie, and I'm going to explain why, because it was funny. Are you recording?
Yeah, I am.
Okay. But, like, you leave that in. I don't know. But I just really love this movie because it's hilarious, okay? It's just so goddamn funny. And I'm not even going to talk about the scenes that I like. I like almost every single... I do like every scene in this movie because it's not even really a movie. It's just... I don't know what to call it, but I love it. There's no plot. It's just a bunch of people fucking around getting hurt, but with a budget. I just really like this movie, and honestly, if you seem like the kind of person that would be interested in Jackass, you would probably like this movie, and I highly recommend it. And you're supporting your local theater by doing it. You know, you're supporting your local theater by buying a ticket and watching the movie. You know, maybe bring a friend or two. I bet you'll have a great time. But bring the friends that'll like it, because there's a lot of things in the movie. A lot more things than you would expect.
You can just say it, dude.
Penis.
Don't just say the word penis.
There's a lot of male genitalia in this movie. Penis. But anyway, there's a lot of that in this movie, which it doesn't really bother you once it just keeps happening, because especially to Aaron, like, he gets hit in the dick so many times in this movie, I'm surprised it's still there. Like, he gets punched by a heavyweight in the dick, like, full force, too, and he was wearing, like, a metal thing around it, and he dented it. He dented it. He hit it so hard. I was not expecting to see that much dick in this movie, but there was. And it didn't bother me, but I was just like, that's a lot in this movie. There's a lot. And it's like, there's so much punishment in that area that it's just like kind of, and it's almost all of it is at Aaron, and it's like, is there like some sort of grudge they have against him with that? Or is it like business? Because at one point they pogo jump on top of it, even with the cup, like they dragged it down and it's slow-moed, and it was like the only part of the movie that made me squeamish a little bit, because every man in a 50-mile radius, if they see a dude get punched in the dick, they're gonna scream. They're gonna, like wince a little bit. You know what I mean? It's just a thing that all dudes have. Mostly. Unless they're into that kind of thing. I can't really talk about the characters because it's not that kind of movie. You know, this is a different kind of Ticket Tuesday because there are no characters. There's no plot. There's no nothing. It's Jackass, okay? Like, maybe I should just get to the rating. But then again, should I even rate this movie? It's not like the kind of movie you can rate, really. I think it's a kind of movie you can only put on of a enjoyable to not enjoyable scale. I think, like, maybe I could rate it as, like, it's enjoyable, like, 90 minutes of absolute, like, ridiculous antics. Not antics, just, like, ridiculous stunts and many, many injuries. Like, there's a lot of injuries in this movie, as you would expect. And as you saw in the intro, that warning is there for a reason. But, you know, I would give it, like, as an enjoyable movie. I'm not like saying this is compared to my other movie reviews, because I think this is just, it works on its own. I think this movie could work on its own by itself, you know? I don't think this movie really would compare to the others that I've reviewed on this show, because it's not like those in the slightest, because it doesn't have characters. There's no plot. There's no story. There's not a lot of writing, really. I mean, they probably wrote stuff down, you know, like, for ideas, but, yeah, there's not much, like, movie things. It's like, as I said, 90 minutes of absolute, like, ridiculousness. That's what makes it great. I know some people wouldn't like that kind of thing, and it's definitely not for everybody, but it's definitely something I enjoy, because I mean, I'm a teenager, so we like weird stuff like that. Personally, my favorite member of the Jackass team, I would say, would be Aaron, because I think he's funny, because he's just a pussy, and that's what I think is funny about him. He gets punished the most, I think, in the entire movie. He's the one that gets punished the most, like, gets put through all the, like, fucked up shit they do. He gets it the worst, which I think makes it even funnier to see his reactions. But, you know, since I've said my favorite, I want to hear your guys' favorite. Leave it down in the comments. Who's your favorite Jackass member? Leave it down in the comments. Final thoughts, my rating, here we go. Anyway, I think my rating, I'm just going to jump to the rating. I'm going to give this movie, this is not like a normal movie rating, because it's not like a normal movie. I'd give this, like, as an enjoyable scale, I'd give it an 8. Like, at an enjoyable level. Maybe even a 9 of how enjoyable it was, because it was really, really, really funny, okay? I laughed my ass off the entire time, and I loved it. It did not feel like a 90-minute movie, and when it was over, I'm like, I want more, man. Give me more. And it's great. So, guys, thanks for coming along for the video. I hope you enjoyed this episode of Ticket Tuesday. Well, actually, what I meant to say was, I hope you guys hated this video. Unsubscribe, dislike, and tell me how much you hate me in the comments. Out. Hey, guys.
So quiet.
Yeah, I knew you were going to say that.
You can't drink a drink in that and walk out.
Yeah, I can. I can do whatever I want. Is that good?
Sure, I guess so.
I'm not saying it again.
Go ahead.